Hey guys, I want to talk about how to make living from the end super fun, light, happy, and having the life that you and your person deserve to have with each other. So you're both making a wonderful living together. You have a happy household that's filled with love and joy. You guys are best friends. You live in the home that you guys deserve to live in. You have wonderful evenings together. You have beautiful mornings together. You enjoy doing the simplest things with each other, like just going to the grocery store, just walking through the park or in your neighborhood hand in hand is like blissful and joyful. But you don't need to have your state be like in this euphoric state constantly. You actually want to create this life as being normal and natural. And most people want marriage. So when you are the spouse, the partner, the life partner, the husband, the wife, however you label yourself and identify, however you identify, it doesn't matter. But when you are living from the end, there will be ups and downs. There will be challenges that you guys will face together, but you'll face it together. Together, you will turn towards each other and you'll love each other through it. Remaining focused, living from the end, not trying to manage the middle stuff. The like, when are they going to text me? When are they going to call? They owe me apology. They did this, they did that. And you're still blaming them for things. But let's talk about this for a second from a 3D perspective. If you are blaming yourself and your person is you, if you're blaming yourself for everything because you feel like you're not doing this right, you feel like you're failing this, then most likely you're going to experience in the 3D that you're going to be blamed for everything, not being good enough, whatever. If you're blaming your person, then most likely they're going to be feeling that they're being blamed and might feel that they're not good enough for you. Okay. Anyway, I want to talk mainly about ways to make it fun and have fun designing your life with your specific person. You are the architect of this beautiful life together. So you want to live from the end. So I highly suggest that first you have the understanding. Now, let me just back up for a second. I first learned how to manifest consciously and deliberately back in 2005 and 2006 before hearing about like different techniques. Okay. Before stepping into different ways of, I don't know, like you don't have to have a specific belief system or a specific technique. But what I did have right away was I was detaching from the fear and I was in full trust and faith that what I wanted was already a thing. It existed. So I went all in and I did expect that I would be able to experience that. That being said, in the 3D, when you're in the unfolding of things, it may not appear perfect. So I didn't allow myself to be in fear. I just remained continually detaching and persisting, remaining in trust and faith. So when you really understand that that's really at the heart of what this is all about, you can allow yourself to allow the love that you have for your specific person. By the way, you want to make it equal that they have love. The love that they have for you is equal for what you feel for them, regardless of what happened or what was said in the 3D. Because if you're not in that state of trust and feeling loved, cherished, adored, trusted, then you are putting them up on a pedestal. And if you're putting them up on a pedestal, they either don't see you at all, or they may be putting you up on a pedestal as well. No matter what, it's not going to work. You want to put the two of you guys up on a pedestal. You want to see the two of you guys are perfect for each other and that the two of you guys see each other, trust each other, and love each other. So I would use, if I were you, what I suggest is you use your 3D instead of constantly fearing your 3D and constantly allowing yourself to fall down these rabbit holes where you're in fear because you're not seeing the evidence of it. You are manifesting currently perfectly. But what are you manifesting? Not seeing movement, being in fear, being in distrust, not believing yourself, not trusting in your abilities, and not trusting that your end actually exists. So you are manifesting that currently. You can easily shift and change just like that. It's a choice. So have fun and be light about it. So I suggest that when you wake up in the morning, first you want to get super, obviously, the first step is getting clear of your life together. What is it that you guys want? How do you guys treat each other? What are your mornings, afternoons, evenings like together? What is the home that you guys live in? Literally get specific about it. How do you guys treat each other? What's your dynamic? How do you guys communicate with each other? Get clear about it first. And if you don't know yet what you want, then stop, step back, and get clear, because you have to have clarity in order to be able to clearly focus in on being whatever it is that you want. And this is with everything in life, with your success, with money, with abundance, with health, with how people treat you, with how people see you, with how people feel when they meet you. Okay. So get super clear of the relationship and then allow yourself to be in it. When you wake up in the morning, imagine the two of you guys wake up and you are hugging each other and cuddling each other. I personally, if I were you, I would wake up and you kind of like just turn to each other and you cuddle each other. Maybe you're on top of them, maybe they're on top of you. Maybe you smell each other, maybe you just giggle a little bit and tell each other how much you love each other. Maybe you kiss. Maybe you give each other positive affirmations for the day. Maybe you tell each other how much you love each other. Then go into your whatever it is that you do for a technique to set your mind on your end. And this is where coaching can help you. And I can help you. If you want me to coach you, just book on my website, coreunion.com, and you can do a single session or a package. And then after you do that, make sure you email me at kim@coreunion.com with a little bit of your old story. Now you've done your inner work, you're clear. This is the decision, and you remain in the energy of that for the rest of the day. So for me, if I were you, you can use your 3D, you can use your life. And then as you're going throughout your day, so then you wake up, you get out of bed, you're super thankful and grateful because you have an amazing, happy life with the person that you love. So you're walking around happy and strong and feeling good and having everything that you want in your life working out perfectly for you. So then maybe you get up and you go and you prepare breakfast. Then you've eaten breakfast and you're remembering how beautiful the morning was. And then you go in the shower. Maybe you're listening to music. Maybe you're watching things, I don't know, that are inspiring. Only listen to and watch things that are inspiring. And then as you're getting ready, now you're getting ready and you're imagining, wow, we had such a beautiful, I'm not saying that you have to actually say this, by the way, but you just imagine what a beautiful morning that was. We woke up, we had breakfast together. So you imagine that you guys woke up, you had breakfast together. Who cooked? Do you guys both cook together? Do you clean together? This is all this up to you. You're the architect. Again, you design it. Then you're getting ready. You go to work, they're working. And then while you're working throughout the day, just like a normal couple, you guys are texting each other, cute little, maybe it's romantic, maybe it's just, how's your day, babe? Maybe it's a little heart, maybe it's I'm thinking about you, but you're in the energy of that. You finish work, maybe you do something to decompress that has nothing to do with your SP. Then maybe you do some form of exercise. You have to cook at some point, most likely, or go out to eat. You might go to the grocery store. You understand the point I'm trying to make. So while you're doing all these things, just for like a few moments, you put yourself in the state of a natural relationship where they're either with you at the grocery store, or maybe they're texting you, hey, babe, don't forget the paper towels. It could be something cute. It could be something flirty. Every day you can do this and you can change it up. You don't have to do the same thing over and over and over again. You can put pictures of the two of you guys up on your wall. You can have canvases printed out. You can put them in a frame, or you can just imagine that it's there. No matter what me and Hannah were going through, I spray his cologne on my pillow. I spray his cologne on his t-shirt. I sleep with it. It's on me. I spray it in the bathroom. So my home always smelled like and still smells like the two of us. If you want, like this wouldn't be something that I would do, but you can, if you want, you can get a ring on your, and put, or actually wear a ring on your finger. You can also just do this in your imagination. Use music. I highly suggest you don't listen to heartbreak songs. I won't listen to songs that put me in the state of sadness and yearning and longing. No, you want to listen to songs that actually are of love, of vulnerability, of strength, of power together. Okay. So use music, but don't use music that is heartache and sadness and longing and yearning and why aren't we together and why don't you love me? No, that is not the energy that you want to be in. So listen to music that actually puts you in the end of being together. But then while you're walking in nature, imagine that you guys are walking together just for a couple seconds. When you're cooking dinner, imagine that the two of you guys put the music on, dance together in the kitchen. Imagine the two of you guys just always like having this, like you're so in sync with each other. You're cooking, they're straightening up, they're prepping, you're prepping. It's just you guys have this, make this perfect duet together. Imagine what it is like if you were imagining your dream home together. Think of moving in together, but imagine it as a memory where the moving people brought in your stuff, brought in their stuff. Imagine their office space. Imagine your office space. Imagine the bedroom, the living room. Imagine everything. Like I have a memory. I am focusing on our dream home together, right? So I already have a memory right now of what the move was like, of when the movers left, we closed the door and looked at each other. And I heard Hannah say, baby, can you believe it? I can hardly believe it. This is actually ours. We look at each other and we just laugh. And we're looking at the windows, we're looking at the ceilings. They take my hand and walk me into their office. So they walk me in there and say, can you believe this? I can't believe this. I can't believe that I get to have all of this, that it's such a wonderful space of creativity. And we look at the giant TV on the wall that the movers installed. They're so excited unpacking the Xbox and hooking it up. And then I said to them, I can just imagine how you're going to be building your characters with this. Okay, I'm going to go unpack now. I'm going to go set up my area for my clients and for the filming. And then they pull me and say, hold on, where are you going? I go, I'm just going to go unpack. And they say, well, first you have to give me a kiss. So then I lean in, I give them a kiss. I walk away. I hear them laugh. He spanks me, baby, as I'm walking away in a cute way. I walk out, and as I'm walking out and I'm passing the living room with the giant fireplace and I'm looking and admiring our furniture and I'm looking at our cats and our dogs, I can literally hear him laughing. I can hear the laughter echoing of how happy he is in his office. And now I go and I'm setting up my area where I'm going to be meeting with my clients, where I'm going to be doing some filming. I pass the kitchen. Do you see what I'm trying to say? That is already a memory that I have. I have a memory of our first night together. I have a memory of us walking out on our deck, our giant deck under the stars. I have a memory of seeing him set up the telescope and seeing us look at the hot tub, looking at the trees, looking at the stars, and hearing us say, that's where we're going to drink our morning coffee. I can go on and imagine the second night, the third night, the fourth night. Now we're completely unpacked. And he asks me, baby, why don't you let me hang up the art for you? And so I'm like, all right, let me go make you a snack. And so then I go in the kitchen and I can hear him saying, wow, this looks amazing. It's so warm and inviting. I love our life together. And then he grabs me. And then I can go on and I can, every day I can build on this. And I can imagine us walking all throughout the yard to our own pond, to our own waterfall, sitting on the rock, listening to sound of water, our heads on each other's shoulders. So you can just keep building, and then you can go on and imagine the future memories of your Christmas rituals, your Thanksgiving rituals. That's living from the end. So have fun with it and design it and be the architect of your life. The thing that I really don't want you to do is the worrying and the fear of your fear and getting in your own way and blaming and shaming and waiting for the text for the apology. If in the 3D, you know that when you reach out to them that they're going to be super happy and excited to hear from you, then go ahead. If in the 3D, the way things were left was kind of where if you were like, if you were told, don't ever reach out to me again, or I will do this, don't come here, or I will do this, don't do it. Allow it to unfold. Okay. It's really different for everybody. Anyway, I really hope that this helped you guys get really clear. I can obviously help you with this, but you want to have fun with this. You want to be light with it. It shouldn't be all dark and fearful and scary and always worrisome. The wavering is normal, but usually the wavering is caused from a distrust and you constantly monitoring things in your 3D. You don't monitor anything in your 3D ever. The most profound movement is literally happening right now as you're even listening to me. The most profound movement happens within your true love's mind and heart and in their soul. When it's happening in your soul and in your heart and mind, it's happening in theirs because you guys always move together. I love you. If you need me, reach out and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.